Hello Virgo, welcome to your reading with me, Cindy. We're going to get right into it. I have pre-shuffle energy for you. It is fascinating. The first thing that I said once all the cards came out is, holy crap, you're protected. Virgos, it's like, wow, you really have protective energies around you right now. And why? Because there's something that it is supposed to be illuminated for you. There's something that you are supposed to see, something that the outer realms, like the spirit realm, wants you to start to understand, wants you to start to be able to put the pieces to a puzzle together. Why? Because there's something here that you don't know. It's funny, you pulled, so your pre-shuffle energy, you got the dragonfly, but then you got the fledgling. It's funny, Leo had the fledgling, but they had a whole shitload. There could be a connection in this because you are protected. Your underlying energy shows protection, 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 big time. And so it's so that you can see. So I want to show you what came out first. So I pulled the card from, I'm working with the Shadows of the Middle Ages Oracle deck and the Wisdom of the House of Night. That's what these are. I started first with the Shadows of the Middle Ages, and you got the dragonfly. The dragonfly, to me, it talks about like illumination, like things starting to become illuminated, things starting to become clear, maybe even having a different perspective, a different, like, right, the dragonfly starts off as, I think it lives its first 3 years of life or something like that in the water. And it comes out of that. It doesn't do a full metamorphosis like a butterfly or a moth that would go into a cocoon and then hatch out. Its skin just kind of like dries off, and then it crawls out of that old exoskeleton, and it is now a dragonfly. And I think it just lives a few months as the adult form. But it is like the perspective that the dragonfly had in the nymphal stage in the water is totally different from now I fly around. And now I am the hunter as opposed to being the hunted. Interesting. I mean, it does hunt in the water, but because it's one of the smaller creatures in the water, it is, I guess, in both ways. But I don't know. I said that for a reason. Like, I feel like in coming out of a situation where, if you've ever opened your eyes underwater, everything is really blurry. I'm sure that, aquatic creatures have a special type of eye lens that allows them to see things more clearly. But right, like it's like illuminated, coming out of that and seeing things very clearly. Okay, and then this is the underline that came with that. Oh, that's interesting. So this is I stopped at the next card because it's reversed. It's silence in the reverse and a key. So it's no longer being quiet. No longer being quiet. That's the key to stuff. But you see, the peacock talks about someone who gets a lot of attention. The peacock is beautiful. It's a lot of times you get Nine of Pentacles energy from the peacock, which is Virgo energy as well, the Nine of Pentacles. Somebody who's looking really, really good. Or they're in some sort of position where they get attention. Maybe it's social status. Maybe it's a job position. I don't know. Could be any number of things. But what really screams at me with this card is some type of observation. It could, I think it even in the book it talks about, does it talk about espionage? I don't think it talks about espionage. No, maybe some of you are spies, secret spies. The peacock card represents beauty, pride, and self-expression. It signifies the need to showcase your unique qualities and talents to the world. This card suggests confidence, elegance, and a vibrant presence that captivates others, right? Could be your aura, could be the way you dress, could be a hat that you wear, but it's just you or something that you do. It gets attention. It encourages you to embrace your individuality and let your true colors shine, allowing others to appreciate and celebrate your unique attributes. Additionally, the peacock card in spreads is often interpreted as observation of a person. Oh, it does talk about surveillance and espionage or envy due to the prominent eyes on the bird's tail. So, someone could be envious of you, and maybe this is what's going to be illuminated for you. There could be an opportunity that you have. You may not even be aware of the opportunity yet. It could still be in the fledgling stage, and it's still in the kind of materializing stage. But protect, right? This familiar. Just literally how these two cards are sitting. This is on the top and this one is behind it. And it's like this cat is guarding this bird. I got your back, baby. I got your back. And it's familiar. So it's not a cat. It's a familiar in this because there's a cat card in this deck that talks about you know, a sense of self and a sense of independence, where the familiar is spiritually connected to the human as something that is protective. And there, I got your back. So you're protected. And it's like you are being protected so that you can see something, so that something can be shown to you. I feel like it has, with the fledgling, it has something to do in an area of your life that you are maybe not experienced in, because it's fledgling, and also that kind of like gives rise to a new beginning of some sort. Now, double, the fledgling, so that's coming from the Wisdom of the House of Night Oracle deck. So you have the fledgling. The underlying for the fledgling is Risk Grove. There's a cat in the grove again. And the grove is a place of like peace and rest and relax along the journey. So you may have been in a lot of risk. What is it though? It's almost like everyone can see you. Everyone can see you. Or you're attractive, or there's something about your aura. Because this is also, both these cards give me a very, like the Fool card. Like taking flight, taking a new flight, and obviously like going off a ledge here. As the Fool, like a brand new start. The Grove is also, no, it's sitting this way because it sits on top. You have spirit protecting the back and the front of you. Look at this. Look at this. See how you're going this way, right? It indicates you're going this way. And spirit is protecting your back. The area that you're not looking at, you're, you know, one foot in front of the other. You're paying attention to where you're going. So spirit's watching where you've come from. And then here, as you leap forward into whatever new beginning is waiting for you, I want to say it's a place of peace. It might feel like it's a risk, or you might feel like you're taking a chance, or you're doing something you don't normally do. But it lands you in the Grove, which is a place of peace. And there's a cat there, but it is looking forward. It is looking ahead. It's looking what's coming towards you. You have so much protection right now, Virgo. It's insane. And it's literally so that you can be illuminated and see your new beginning. Oh. Actually, I want to read the Grove. What? Just tap on that one more time. The Grove. I, Nyx, the goddess of night, invite you to my grove to heal your wounds and mend your heart. Now is the time to apologize to anyone you have harmed. Make your friendships whole again and choose healing over anger and pain. Choosing my beautiful grove is a powerful sign that you are at a wondrous and strong time in your life. Show compassion and kindness to others. No one is perfect, yet imperfection is perfect as it is. If you are hurting, know that it will pass and that I watch over you. If someone you love is hurting, take this time to be there for this person. The sacred grove heals all aches and pains, especially a heart that has been wounded. So that's very interesting, right? It is you. God, you're so protected. You're so protected right now, Virgo. Nothing coming towards you that could hurt, that's going to be allowed to hurt you. Nothing coming at your back or your blind spot that you ain't going to see that could hurt you. And maybe this is a period of like sweet innocence, or is the reclamation of sweet innocence for you as well, possibly. So that's the pre-shuffle, right? So much to talk about in that. So I'm going to go into the Energy Oracle deck, and I'm going to pull out a card that is you, and then we're going to look at that with tarot. I'm so intrigued by that double cat energy. One watching your back and one watching forward for you. So Virgo's energy. Whoa. Financial constraints. Oh, well, okay. So money's tight. Money could be tight right now. There could be something that's keeping you from doing what you want to do, and that could be because of your finances too. There could be something that you want to do and you can't. So you have to think about, what do you need versus what you want, and that could be what you're doing right now. Stick your spending, be thrift. Well, whatever I wrote there is faded off. It looks like stick your spending, but I don't think that's what it says. Oh, it's probably watch. Watch your spending and be thrift. So that's what you're doing. Well, that's very responsible. So that's good. You're resting. You are protected, protected, protected. Now, if this is an energy too that you're engaging in, something's going to be illuminated here. Let's just go into the dragonfly. Number 46. I just said that. Maybe I'm jumping out. The number's jumping out at me. Maybe that's important to someone. The dragonfly card represents transformation, adaptability, and the power of lightness and joy. In the context of an oracle reading, the dragonfly card could suggest a need for flexibility, embracing change, and finding joy in the present moment. It may indicate that transformation and growth are occurring or about to occur in your life. The card reminds you to be open to new possibilities and to approach challenges with grace and a sense of lightness. Take life more lightly. Don't become attached to circumstances and situations. Rejoice in every moment in your life. It is limited. The way they put that in though. Just a reminder, it's limited. Okay? Your life is limited. Yeah, we know. I think this is coming forward really to tell you to enjoy. Enjoy. We've got your back. We've got your front here. This point, the fledgling, is the flight. It is the innocence. It is doing something for the first time even, right? But it's not something that you're only ever going to do once. The fledgling takes flight for the first time, and before you know it, the fledgling is an expert at flying. What was the bottom? Oh yeah, you had the rest and rejuvenation. The energy in this feels really fast too. So maybe life is going to be speeding up in some way for you. Things become more and more clear. I know that it didn't really talk about illumination. Maybe I'm just getting that maybe from the Wild Unknown Oracle deck. The Dragonfly to me is a lot of illumination that occurs with that. So everything that said plus some. Financial constraints. Oh wait, what do you need? Spirit, tell Virgo what they need. Because we're looking at needs and wants here. What does Virgo need? You need to be unburdened by something and to have a rebirth. That's what you need. It's not a want. It's a need. You get the 10 of Wands, the 2 of Pentacles, and the Death card. You need to be unburdened. And maybe you're carrying a lot of financial responsibility here. Maybe there's something that you're doing that requires financial balancing too. You need to balance your finances. Say that. All right, we're getting like such a spiritual reading, and then we get into it. It's like, okay, well, let's get practical here. Let's get practical, Virgo. You need to balance your finances. Spirit's got your back and your front in this, okay? And then you need a rebirth. It's like, yeah, honey, I know. It's just a fledgling having a rebirth here. What do you want? Let's be honest, what do you want? What do you want, Virgo? Oh, love. Sex. Oh my God, you're so cute. Okay, yeah, the 6 of Cups came out first. Then the Ace of Cups. Then the King of Wands and the Knight of Wands. I'm not kidding. Oh, you know you're one of my favorites, Virgo. Okay. What do you want? You do. You want love. You want passion and drive and desire. Maybe you want someone specific here. I don't know. But I'm telling you right now, you have to balance your finances, okay? You have to be fiscally responsible. Okay, we're going to put that over. We're going to put the needs on the one side. And we're going to put the wants on the other. All right. So now I'm just going to call out the card. Financial constraints. How is the financial constraint showing up? The Emperor and the Knight of Cups. How are the financials? How are the financial constraints showing up? It's like you have to put your heart on the back burner. Something funny, right? Like watching your back. And it feels like this Knight of Cups is watching the Emperor's back. But okay, no, it feels more like a different aspect of yourself, right? The Emperor is responsible. So the Emperor is responsible. Somebody who has a lot of responsibilities. I see that here with the 10 of Wands and the 2 of Pentacles. You want to be born out of this responsibility. So this is like a difference between your responsibilities and what your heart desires. Yeah, you're balancing your finances, you're balancing your responsibilities. You're definitely giving me this impression like, oh, it's what you need. Don't you just love it? God is saying this is what you need. You need to balance this. You need to be responsible. You need to carry the weight of responsibility. And you carry that into your rebirth. Okay? And what do you want? You want to feel love and passion and yeah. Well, okay. So let's look at the dragonfly. The dragonfly. The Queen of Wands and the Eight of Pentacles. What's going on here? Why do you have the... What is going on at work with y'all, Virgo? What are you doing at work? And what are you wanting? What do you want at work? Because there's the Eight of Pentacles. It's the work card, right? And then the Queen of Wands. Well, if you were going to have any of that love and sex and passion, I guess it would be somebody that is in alignment with how you're showing up. Wait a second. Oh, that's what you want. I think someone here might want you. Maybe in the same way you want them. I'm not sure. Which one are you? Do you want this King of Wands? Or you are the King of Wands, touching yourself under the rope? Oh. Somebody could be playing pocket pool in this reading. I don't know why you get these ones. Why do we get these ones with you guys, Virgo? I expect to get this shit with Scorpio. I don't get this shit with Scorpio. I get it with you. Why? There's a real naughty side to Virgo that not everybody knows about, but your tarot reader does. It's kind of like your doctor. Your doctor knows. They know what's going on with you. Your tarot reader does too. I know. So, yeah, illuminating a rebirth here. Maybe you're all going to meet somebody at work. And you're going to want this. But you have to be responsible. Okay, the fledgling. The fledgling. The Two of Wands. The Seven of Wands. And the Nine of Wands. Holy crap. Okay, something is protected here. Something is protected here. Why is this is reminding me of... Was it in your reading last week? What was your reading last week? I can't remember. There's something I'm remembering about a reading last week, and I can't remember which sign it was attached to, or if it was a collective reading. This is it's protecting the fledgling. It was in a collective reading. Okay, it's coming in like that again. It's almost like protecting somebody's future dreams at all costs. It's protecting someone's future at all costs. Don't touch someone's dream. It looks like two people protecting somebody's dreams here. Is it like a child or something at the beginnings? It's like a child at the beginnings of something. Because the cat is protecting too. Speak of the devil. I see you. You thought you were sneaking up, didn't you? All blue eyes here. Okay. The peacock. The peacock. There's Larry. Oh, you're cold. You're outside. It's sunny, though, isn't it? The Magician. Okay, this is like, I want to say it's whatever is being made here. Whatever manifestation is kind of materializing. I think this is you. Because I'm getting like, well, the Magician, well, no, I want to say the Magician card is just Mercury energy. So it's you or Gemini, really, in a reading if I want to attach, one of you to that. So I would say it's you because it's your reading. You got that Mercury energy. Okay, so people are paying attention to what you're making. Familiar. Larry. The Queen of Cups and the Moon. Protecting you from the from unknown love. The fear of love. Protecting you from the fear of love. The illusion of love. Protecting you from the illusion of love. Interesting. Oh, maybe. I don't know. Maybe you really don't love someone here. Maybe you're not in love with someone. Oh, sorry, but you put it there. Spirit sees something here. Like Spirit's working overtime. I want to clarify both these. The Queen of Cups. The Two of Swords. The Four of Swords and the Chariot. The Moon. The Four of Cups and the Seven of Pentacles. Oh, I feel like this is coming across as somebody who's not really decided here. Someone who's somebody who thinks about how they feel. Someone who thinks about how they feel. I'm getting the impression that there's something here that you are manifesting that is truly meant for you. And Spirit's stepping in here to make sure nothing else comes in. Not from behind. If you've, okay. Is there a possibility that you have manifested something, or you were starting to manifest something in an indecisive or low vibration? If that's the case, Spirit's protecting you from that manifestation. You know, it's almost kind of giving me the reason why there's sometimes a delay in what we manifest, because it's not really something that would be for your best interest. Yeah, so simplifying that is Spirit is protecting you from something that is not in your best interest. And maybe it would affect your finances here. So, can I look at the Grove, Larry? The risk in the Grove? The Risk card. It's kind of weird though. It's almost like risking peace. The Two of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles. Well, the risk is to take things slow and steady. The risk is to take things slow and steady. Can you hear it whispering? The Grove. Between you and another, the risk. But it's feelings. It's feelings between two people. The Grove is the Ace of Wands and the Ten of Cups. Okay, that's a nice place. This is where everybody is happy. Everyone is excited and inspired. It feels like a great new day. That's what's being protected. Okay, so that's ahead of you. That's the energy ahead of you that's being protected. All right. So there's something really wonderful in the future for you. It's a place of peace and rest, but it's also where within this, so when I say peace and rest, I mean like you don't feel exhausted and overwhelmed by whatever experience you've shared with a group of people here. Like this is like something that feeds your energy. You feel energetically fed. So if you've been, let's say you've been out all day with a group of people, and then you come back at the end of the night or the end of the day, and you are just like exhausted and drained. Like, oh my God, I need to go to bed. I'm gonna sleep in tomorrow. I'm not gonna do anything tomorrow. I'm just exhausted. That's not this. This is like you're out with these people, and in the end of the day comes and you're like, oh my God, let me send them a message and see if we're going to go out again tomorrow. It's just like so exciting, and it feels really wonderful because it's this grove, it's a place of peace and balance. Okay, that's interesting. That's the risk. There's sometimes, but it's like taking something slow and steady to get there. This is not a risk of, I'm going to do this right now. It's not like the Knight of Swords. It's not, I'm not going to do this right now. I don't know what could happen. No, the risk, and I feel like perhaps it's a measured risk, but I will tell you, you are protected in the front and the back. You're protected in the back. So like things from the past that you may have tried to manifest at a time, I don't know, either when your energy wasn't great or you were indecisive. Was that Two of Swords and what were they? 2 and 4 swords and a Chariot. It's like, well, I don't know what I should do. I need to think about this. Oh, you know what? I'm tired. I can't think about it anymore. And then the 4 of Cups with the 7 of Pentacles with the Moon, that right there is somebody who's trying to figure out what the illusion is. But part of the illusion is one's own feelings. And that is affecting how one is perceiving the outside world. So, right, you're being protected by that energy. Like maybe, whatever our thoughts do not always materialize into actual things. So spirit is there. It's like literally coming through and saying, we're there and we're making sure that doesn't happen. You do smell nice. You smell like fresh pussycat and outside. And in spirit is protecting a future here for you. A nice future. Feels joy and happiness. Okay. Well, he's so kismal. He smells so nice. And he takes it all in. Okay, I release you. I do not confine you for too long. Just long enough for a hug. You're a good boy. I love you too. He's just purring and sucking it in. He's sucking it all up. Yeah, I know you. You're so loved now. You're so loved. You have a family and you feel good. Ooh, know you. Okay, so I'm gonna go to Larry just needs reassurance sometimes. He's like, yeah, I need to know. I'm gonna go to your extended Virgo. In the extended, I'm gonna ask, what is the unexpected coming towards Virgo? And in the unexpected, I'm going to ask it in 2 ways. I'm going to ask like in a physical sense, so in the 3D, sort of like, what physical things are unexpected, they're coming towards you. And then I'm going to ask on a spiritual level. I'm going to use a different oracle deck, and we're going to ask more like on a spiritual level, the unexpected coming towards you. Thank you so much, Virgo. Until next time, be gentle with yourselves. Bye.